What is a rate? Well, there are three different types of ratios. You have part-to-part ratios, part-to-total ratios, and rates. And then, of course, you also have proportions, which is two equal ratios. So in this video, we're going to look at the difference between ratios and rates. The big difference is that rates compare two different units, for example, miles and hours. Ratios compare quantities that are related. Let's look at some examples of rates. These are all rates. $16 made in 3 hours, $5 for 3 pounds, 180 words typed in 3 minutes. If you look at these, they're comparing two different quantities. You're comparing money and time, money and weight, words and time, distance and time. So rates compare two different quantities. So how can you tell if something is a ratio or a rate? Well, you could use a decision tree. The first thing you would ask yourself, well, are the units I'm comparing, are they the same type? If they're not the same type, then it's a rate. If they are the same type, then it's a ratio. And it could be two different types of ratio. It could be part to part or part to total. Okay, let's take a look at this question. Which two ratios are not rates? Which two ratios are not rates? Well, let's look and see what the units are. This one's comparing beats and minutes. Well, that's definitely a rate. And the next one, we're comparing ounces, so weight, and money. That's two different things. So these first two are definitely rates. And we're looking for examples which are not rates. In the next one, you're comparing 2 cups for every 3 cups. Well, you're comparing cups and cups. This is a ratio. So this would be one of them. You know, another giveaway is for every. When you see for every, that's almost always indicates a ratio. In our next example, we're comparing the units are distance, inches, and time. So distance and time, that's definitely a rate. In the last example, you're comparing girls and boys. Well, here's your dead giveaway for every, which tells it's a ratio. And you might think that these are different units, girls and boys, but they're both describing gender. So you're comparing two of the same thing. That is a ratio. So that's what a rate is, and that's how you tell the difference between a rate and a ratio.